one were more important than how many likes and how many new people you got?
So the first thing I learned with Don was about stats, because I have a business page. If you are a business page versus your personal, you get to see all the stats. So likes are great, but who's sharing that post? Who's saving that post? How far has it reached? So every time I would call him, he'd ask me those numbers. What is your reach? What was your impressions? And I go, oh, I don't know. I'd have to look. So I was like, you know what? I should be tracking this weekly. That way I can see, okay, what did I do this week? Because it got saved, it's reposted, it's here, it's there. I got tons of impressions. So I started a little log. And when I would make my phone call, I'd go, you want my numbers? Because I already had them, But it helps you to gauge, okay, what hashtags was I using? What a picture was outside versus inside. It's just an easier way to track, to see, everybody gets caught up in the like number, right? Who doesn't want 1,000 likes on their picture, and more. A like is just an easy thing. If you're scrolling, you can easy boop, like. Nobody's engaging. If they're not commenting on your picture, if they're not saving your picture, those are the things that matter more than the likes. Sure, likes are great, but are they rating you and saying, wow, girl, great work, I get to know her now? Like, oh, thanks, girl. I go to their page, I click their name. I know your name. You know what I mean? So it was more than just likes for me, and he's the one who taught me that. He was like, okay, yeah, you got so many likes, but how many people did you reach? What was your impressions? So I think logging is a great way to kind of track your own progress, to see, okay, this week I did great. What did I do? Okay, my pictures were in different lighting. I used certain hashtags. It's a nice way to keep track and kind of, figure out what you're doing right and what maybe didn't work so great. I like to keep sets of hashtags too. So like 1 week I'll use a certain set and see how it goes, and all right, that one didn't work too great. Toss it out and try something else, So watching my stats really helped me to understand Instagram a little bit better, because I was stuck in the likes. I think most of us are like, that's all we look for. So in talking to him, I realized it's more than that, So tracking it really, really helped me to understand better and figure out how to post better. For me, though, that's not how I'm gonna post, is not how you're gonna post, and not how you're gonna, from my area and for what I wanted. I was tracking my own progress,